first few times I knocked on different doors, there were no answers from anyone. I didn't want to force entry into any of the flats. If I'm being completely honest, I didn't want the hassle of the paperwork. I carried on knocking on other doors when I heard a faint noise coming from above me. It sounded like furniture being scraped along the floor. Now I knew someone was here. I climbed up the next flight of stairs and made my way to the flat from which I believed the noise was coming from. When I got to the next level, I could see a small line of light emitting from under one of the doors. I made my way over and knocked loudly. "Hello? Police! Could you come to the door, please?" I said with as much authority as I could. I could hear rustling from the other side before suddenly the door began to slowly creak open. I found myself looking at an old, thin man. I could only see a part of his face as he peered around the half-open door. He was incredibly gaunt in the face and had a long, disheveled beard. "We've had a 999 call from this address. Just making sure everything's okay, sir." He didn't answer me at first. His wide eyes were peering down the hallway like he was looking for something. "Everything's fine," he whispered. "You should leave." "Why?" I asked, confused. The old man pushed the door shut in my face and the light from under the door disappeared. I was left confused and unable to react. I couldn't explain why, but at this moment, I began to feel a sense of unease. Was I in danger here? All I knew was that I still needed to find whoever made that 999 call, accidental or not. I collected myself once again and continued my efforts in going door to door. I was still met with nothing but silence, and when making my way through the building, the putrid smell only got worse. As the smell became more powerful, I realized it was something I recognized. It was the smell of death. Any police officer will tell you that smell is instantly recognizable the moment it hits your nose. I felt a pit in my stomach. I'd seen death before, but I hadn't prepared myself for it tonight. I grabbed my radio to call for backup, but was met with indifference. All other police officers were at emergency calls. Frustrated, I continued to follow my nose and find the source of the foul smell. As I climbed up yet another set of stairs, the pit in my stomach grew and grew, and so did the foul stench in the air when, without warning, I heard a quiet whimper. It sounded like someone was crying and trying to stifle it as best they could. I admit, I was scared now. I could feel my heartbeat in my mouth and the sweat begin to make its way slowly down my forehead. The quiet whimpering continued.